here are the Diamond Pass Royale winners. There's actually 4 winners because one of my subscribers was kind enough to contribute an extra Diamond Pass to the giveaway. Thank you so much, Realms Realists. Really appreciate you. Yo, what's going on, guys? Today, we'll be playing the #1 deck in Clash Royale. We have Minor Wall Breakers with Little Prince and Bats. A lot of people have been running this deck with Skeletons over Bats, but I think Bats are a bit better for defense against any type of air deck, and also they do provide a bit better offense, which is pretty nice to have. This guy may have Royal Giant. This new card is really good against RG actually. When it ramps up, it just destroys RGs, and also you can push it back with the ability. Oh, this could actually be something else. There have been quite a few toxic decks going around. Ability should push this Miner off. I love how that works, because it's so annoying when you have a glass cannon and the Miner just kills it and you can't really stop it. But with this card, even if you have no Knight or something in cycle, you can still push off the Miner easily and keep your Little Prince alive. This might be a bit of damage. I'll take it. I think he may actually have that one toxic Evo Recruits Minor Wall Breakers deck. I don't know for sure though. We do have Bomb Tower. Even though Bomb Tower got a nerf, you still kind of need it in this deck to beat the Royal Hogs decks and also Evo Recruits mainly. I think the Royal Hogs Earthquake deck is probably a top 2 deck right now. I feel like this deck is a bit better. We'll see what he has here for the Wall Breakers. I think one will connect. Wall Breakers are so good, man. Nobody talks about them. Nobody says they're broken, but I feel like they really are. You can kite with them. You can apply cheap pressure, and they just do so much damage when they connect. Bomb Tower should clean up most of this here. I think we're all good. Normal Recruits are so easy to counter. It's kind of hilarious how bad normal Recruits are compared to Evo Recruits. Okay, we do have our ability. Let's just go for it here and try to apply a bit of pressure. Gonna go for the Wallers too. He has no arrows in cycle. How is he gonna stop this? Okay, Little Prince is alive still too. Okay, feeling pretty good. We just have to not lose now in the next 30 seconds. Miner is on tower. Oh yeah, he's giving up. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next match. We're up against Heir of the Gone variety. One of my easiest opponents ever, but I don't face him often. I'm always at the very top of ladder, whereas this guy is always at the very bottom of ladder, so I only ever face him if I purposely tilt down just to get a nice laugh at this guy. Might be one bat nibble. Oh, just barely not. This might be a Minor Poison Mirror matchup. He does have delivery, but still going to be pretty much the same deck. Not too good of a start. He's already up like almost 500 damage. I wonder if he even has Little Prince or not, because normally people have Little Prince over Spear Goblins in Minor decks. Not really sure if the Little Prince makes it better or worse in Minor Mirror matchups. Maybe a bit better. Gonna Bats here, we have to Little Prince too. Hopefully this doesn't connect. Okay. I'll just go for the ability. He's gonna have to respond to our Knight as well. He still has to go for something. I'll just Wall Breakers. Bit of Little Prince chip damage. Wait, how did that connect? I have no idea. This might be some nibbles for him, but not too much. We should be all good. By the way, guys, I do want to thank everyone who followed my new Clash Royale Instagram account. I've been posting some reels there, and it seems like you guys have been liking it quite a bit. I posted how to counter Elite Barbarians for 2 Elixir, and seems like quite a few people are liking it. I'll be giving some exclusive pro tips on there. I'm not even sure if Aragon has any mini tank. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. We can just go for that ability. He can't really do too much about it. Oh, Little Prince will die here. He still has to respond to the Guardian though. We can Wall Breakers too since he has no delivery. Nice to force out the Bomb Tower. We are winning, so I guess I like this. I'll go for the ability. Oh no, Little Prince. It's kind of hard to time the ability right since I'm not really used to this card just yet, but I think towards the end of the season, this card will be even stronger once everyone learns how to play it properly. Then again, though, people also learn how to counter it better at the same time. Gonna pre-poison. In Minor Poison mirror matchups, you pretty much just spam Minor Poison as much as possible. The Spear Goblin should die to the poison. Gonna Evo Knight. Hopefully the Evo Bats can die here to our little prince. I think we're all good. I'll just go in for the Minor. Pre-poison, because why not? Evo Knight might do quite a bit of damage here. Look at the bats, too. This was my hardest match so far that I ever played against Aragon, and that's saying something. Go for the Minor. He's already pretty much dead. Just gonna poison. You can see what happens when an Xbow player decides not to play Xbow. We got a match. I'll go for the Minor. I'm pretty sure this guy is one of the top Golem players, but then again, ever since Golem started running Pump, I feel like there aren't really nearly any good Golem players, because Golem Pump is really easy to play. Even I can play Golem Pump quite well. Well, I guess the lowest skill Golem deck ever was definitely Golem Clone. I would never want to go back to that meta, but it is pretty fun to face Clone when you do have Poison in your deck. I'll go for the Little Prince ability. I think the Little Prince will be quite nice in this matchup for the additional pressure. We'll see if this survives or not. Not quite. Oh man, I don't see how he's gonna defend this. He may try to tower trade. Okay, I guess not, but it's still gonna be some good damage. He's not gonna be able to build a huge push now without that extra 3 elixir. I'm not too scared unless he does something crazy. I'll go for the Little Prince off to the side. Bats for this Skeleton Dragon. We should be all good. He has no elixir to really do too much else. I don't know why Rock players just love going for the Rock for no reason sometimes at the start of the game, or close to the start of the game. I'll let this Little Prince cross the bridge a bit just to get this Guardian really close to the tower. I feel like the Guardian still hits troops longer than it should. Like, I feel like even after the ability's already over, if your opponent places a troop like 0.3 seconds later, it still gets damaged by the ability. Is that just me, or do other people feel that too? I don't know. Looking really good so far. Hopefully we don't choke. I know he's going to try to go for a Golem, so I'll just pressure here to make sure he has to defend first. Okay, that's really good for us. He has no E-Drag now for a big Golem push. Ooh, interesting Golem. I think E-Drag will go in front. Oh, I guess not because of the Lumberjack. Oh! Okay, I guess everything is going in front. Okay, just your normal Golem player. Most normalist Golem player ever. We can poison for good measure, but I think we're completely fine. Little Prince is doing work. It's kind of like an Inferno Tower sometimes. Gonna go for that ability. We can Monitor as well. Bar Barrel. I mean, Wall Breakers. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Okay, we just need a tiny bit of Monitor chip damage. Gonna Monitor the back, try to throw him off a little bit. I'll activate our King Tower, because why not? Yeah, too easy. This deck is a lot of fun. Really good defense. We're up against Luigi. I'll go for the Monitor in the back. And Wall Wallers. It's a pretty good starting play. It's pretty aggressive, but you can pretty much always survive, even if your opponent goes for something crazy. This might be 2.6, also judging by the Skelly Cry emote. 2.6 players love BMing for some reason. Wait, what is he running? Maybe Hog Lightning? I haven't faced that for a while. Lightning is pretty good in Hog Rider, but it's just kind of expensive. Gonna take this Poison. Poison was already so good before, but now with Little Prince being meta, it's even a lot better because it just conveniently fully kills it. Pretty late ability. He's not back to Lightning just yet, so we can just go for the Little Prince low. Okay, I'll let that die. If your Little Prince is already about to die, it's usually not worth it to pop the ability, unless you have to. Wait, this might connect. This also could be one bat nibble. We'll see, though. I'm really confused. What is he actually running? Can't be graveyard, since he has lightning. I don't know, it might be RG or something crazy. We can snipe this cannon pretty easily. Little Prince has it all, man. He has the range, the damage, the ability. Pretty good trade for us here. I'll just go in for the minor wall breakers. We can poison too. He spent so much elixir. Oh, nice poison. He's spending a lot of elixir. Really good trades for us. Yeah, I'm really not sure what he's running. He's gonna probably pull out something completely crazy in a second. I don't know. I'll just pressure him. Pretty aggressive lightning. That's a -3 trade, so we can just spam him. Oh, E-Giant, of course. Oh, wall breakers. Late tornado. E-Giant will die here. Little Prince is actually quite good against it if they don't tornado it into the E-Giant. Gonna wall breakers. He has no good way to stop all of this, I think. Oh, the one wall breaker. Alright, way too easy. If you guys struggle against E-Giant, just play this deck, man. Even the Little Prince ability is so good against E-Giant. I'll see you guys in the next match. We found a match. Guys, sometimes I just like to talk about real stuff. You know, we're playing Clash Royale, just a game, but sometimes I like to talk about real stuff. Something that's been on my mind, I guess, or I've just been thinking about a bit is, man, people are so addicted to being sad nowadays. Like, look at all these social media platforms, everyone just being sad, being sad, being sad. Be happy, guys. I know it's probably hard for a lot of people. Maybe they're going through a difficult time or anything like that, but it doesn't matter. Be happy. If you're feeling depressed or something, I know a lot of people are like that nowadays. Guys, it's all in your mind. It's all a mindset. You can be happy no matter what your circumstances are. There's nothing that can take that away from you. Just wanted to give you guys that message. These wall breakers may connect here. I actually have no idea what this guy's playing. I feel like this could be, I don't know, graveyard? Graveyard freeze? Or something crazy. I mean, only balloon decks and graveyard decks run freeze. Actually, this might be graveyard. No, it's not graveyard. It's balloon. It's balloon, because he has the lumberjack. Yeah, it's definitely balloon. Okay. I'll just go for the Little Prince. We can knight here. Really nice log. It's always good to wait a bit to log the Little Prince so you can reset its attack charge up thing. Might be a nice push here. Don't think that bowler's gonna do too much. Okay, ability. Oh no. Oh, we got our elixir back. Okay. I kind of like how that happens, because if you didn't get your elixir back, then you would just constantly lose elixir over trying to get a last second Little Prince ability. I would take the poison. We're looking pretty good so far. He still hasn't really played his main stuff yet, though, or his main win condition. I'll go for the wall breakers. Yeah, it is balloon. Ooh, the Evo archers are scary, man. They seriously are scary. Some people just say they're trash, but guys, they're really scary, man. Sometimes. Look at that damage. That just did 900 damage. And our Little Prince is already dead. Evo archers are crazy, man. Oh, he messed up. He messed up the tornado. The fisherman just made him miss the tornado. Hey, thank you, my boy fisherman. I'll go for the wall breakers just to tank a bit. Kind of destroying this guy right now. All ability. The ability's kind of weird against fishermen for some reason. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. Gonna log this. Hopefully we can do something. Okay. We can take the poison. I don't think he's gonna be able to do too much if he tries to go in. I guess Lumberloon Freeze players have evolved, but you guys can see this deck easily has this matchup covered. Gonna log here. He's gonna have to play something for the wall breakers. Oh, come on. Let's go. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.